this is the first event to focus on the work and the perspectives of secular women of color. This is y'all historic story. So, this is the first. So you are part of that, and we appreciate that. And of course, the organizers you're going to hear from, and so you are participating in this, and thank you. And we're going to tell you a little bit about that.
So in an era in which religious right, conservative, and white nationalist attacks on social justice and women's rights have been rampant, the Women of Color Beyond Belief Conference is especially timely. A year ago, Bridgett Crutchfield, Candace, Gorham, Sikivu, Hutchinson, Liz Ross, and Mandisa Thomas became the first Black women to simultaneously appear on the cover of the Humanists magazine in its 5 years. This sparked a lively debate about feminism, the visibility of Black women and women of color in the secular movement, creating and sustaining our own organizations, and the need to challenge secular institutions, organizations, and the need to challenge secular institutions that don't reflect our communities. That debate and the cover story is what compelled us to bring you this important event.
So when you are posting about this event on social media, use the hashtag WOCBD or the hashtag Women WOC Beyond Belief. And also please follow us on Twitter, on Instagram at WOC Beyond Belief. Now before we get started, I want you to be acquainted with your little friend here. Like say hello to your little friend. Always communicate with your little friend here. It's going to be your friend, and we want you to always like, hey, what's up? And you know how you say, hey, what's up to this little friend? Is make your donation, your contribution to this historical, amazing event. All right? So don't forget your little friend, because your little friend can be your friend. How can we help you? Yes. How can you help your little friend? So, without further ado, we would like to bring up Bridgett and the other fierce, so fierce, humanists to discuss why this conference is important for secular women of color and the entire community. Welcome, sisters.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Once again, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here with us this weekend. This has been a long but good year in the making, and we are happy to make this. We're very, very happy to have all of you here with us today. We see so many of you that we know and love, and some of you that we are seeing and meeting for the first time at this event. And that is what's really important, especially from my perspective, is that we see each other at different events in this community. For some of you, this may be the first ever event that you have attended, and the representation has made the difference. Who is presenting makes the difference. Yes. And instead of waiting to see who was going to do something about it, that was what we decided to do. And so, once again, we'd like to thank each and every one of you. And if we want this to continue, like Charone said, please make that donation envelope your friend. And also, please continue to support the work of Black non-believers. members of Black Skeptics Los Angeles and the Women's Leadership Project, because it is not just about us standing here, it is about all of us in this room and beyond. So thank you. Who wants to take it from me?
I want to really acknowledge the prowess, the work, the spirit, the organizing, and just the grit of Mandisa Thomas. As well as our co-conspirator, Bria Crutchfield. A tremendous amount of willpower and sustainability, and it's something that Black women organizers have been doing since time immemorial. And we really convened this as a result of actually a couple things. The impetus was an article that we published, as was mentioned before, in the Humanists magazine, and I'm a longtime contributor to the Humanists magazine. I'm one of the few Black women and women of color who regularly contribute. And I was tired and frustrated of seeing cover after cover of white male geniuses and luminaries and quote-unquote visionaries being trotted out as the standard bearers of the secular, humanist, atheist, and skeptic movements, when I know full well that there are Black women, Latinx women, indigenous women, South Asian women, Muslim women, queer women of color who are on the ground doing this work day in and day out in the interstices with very little recognition, with very little validation from a Eurocentric, masculinist, heteronormative movement. So this is what we're attempting to redress with this conference. Full-throated and unapologetic. This is a feminist space. It is a queer space. It is a space that is pushing back against the institutionalization of heterosexism from, again, this very patriarchal and neo-fascist perspective that we're seeing normalized ad nauseum with the policies of the authoritarian, stentorian, Orwellian Trump regime. So this is a big middle finger to all of that. And without these women here, Candace Gorham, whose book is on sale, excellent, powerful book. I heard a plug, shameless plug there. You have to get that book. Walking on the Religion, the Exodus Project, and all the work that she's been doing for years on end that we do not see reflected in the canonical pages of atheist humanist publications. The work of my colleague and fellow in the trenches feminist Liz Ross from Black Skeptics Los Angeles. She's going to talk about the organizing that we've been doing in South LA, the Women's Leadership Project, and working with Black and Latinx humanists and free thinking and religious young women in high schools. And so these are things that we wanted to bring to visibility, in addition to all of the powerful and profound women that you're going to hear this morning and this afternoon and tomorrow. Remember the little friend? That was refrain, because the little friend is actually a big friend, a big advocate. And that's something that we're going to be unpacking in our final session, that these things require not just sweat equity, but capital, okay? They require contributions and fundraising and steamrolling. And so we're going to be calling upon you very tangibly to continue the momentum that we've started.
Well, you said quite a bit, which is fantastic. I just want to say I'm glad to be here. I haven't met you all personally, and I'm really honored to be among an amazing group of women, all of us. And we have a great lineup of speakers and things going on, so I'm looking forward to all of that, and the networking, and hopefully the social justice work that can come out of you all attending all of the events that we have today. So thank
feel Sikivu, pointed out that, like, the black voice or non-white male voice really isn't that well represented in the magazine. It's like, what you're right, and so sometimes it's not until you sort of get into a space like this that you realize how much is lacking. How much is lacking. Like now that we're in this room, it's like, damn, look at all this like black, beautiful, non-white, Latino, this is very diverse.
Yes.
Like y'all don't understand how much you don't see this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I saw a meme the other day. I took my daughter on her first college visit to HBCU, Black School Howard University, and then I saw a meme afterwards that was like, one year at a HBCU can undo 12 years of damage, something or another. And it's true. Like as soon as we got on campus, my daughter was like, "Yo, this is amazing," and it's true. So when you guys are out there and people are like, "Why do y'all need y'all own thing?" If you don't know why it's needed because you in your own thing all the time. Women of all colors, like when we all women get together, we like, yo, oh my God. When black people get together, it's like, yo. It's beautiful. I just want y'all to know. Like seeing the older black women, it's beautiful. Seeing the black men that came out, it's beautiful. I know I keep saying black, 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 and all the diversity. So anyway, y'all go back. When people say why do y'all need y'all own space, you just tell them, be like, it was like, yo. That can be the one time you can say, oh my God. You are there, man. And we're the envelope. Say hello to my little friend.
This is how you do it. This is the diversity, the inclusion. It's not a catchphrase. We are not a trend. We had a vision, envision, execution, exuberance. I'm fucking excited at what I saw last night. I'm excited about the people ball. But if you are here to support us, because I had a talk with a couple of people at breakfast. If you are here at women to support women of color, support women of color. Do not segregate yourselves. We do that enough in this community. Just sit down and get to know the people that you're here to support. I know it's not cool I know it's awkward being in a space that you're not familiar with, but guess what? Our black asses do it every day. Our queer asses, we do it every day. So I don't have that compassion and empathy for you if you're feeling awkward. So you fake it till you make it. But if I see you segregating yourself, I'm also going to be that enforcer, and I'm going to walk up to you and go, buddy, honey, not here. That's not what we're here for. Integrate. Be inclusive if you're for inclusion. Be diverse if you're about diversity. That's what we're here for. We are here to honor the voices that have been silenced. We have been silenced and overlooked. And for myself, I want to hear different women speak. A lot of us have never heard of the women on the panel, but their voices are just as strong and passionate as Sikivu, as Liz, as Mandisa, as my cousin Candace. Thank you, Ancestry.com. As mine. I will be that troublemaker. I will come to that table and I will shake the shit out of it until change is made. And today, yesterday we made history. This has never been done. We have established precedent. But we need your support, not just financially, even though your little friend can be the friend that you so get, and the friends that we like. But we also need you to tweet. We need you to speak. We need you to be awake, because our throats get tired. Our fingers get cramped up. We've been doing this for years. If you about that life, be about that life. Period. I'm so happy to see y'all. Some of y'all ain't don't like me. I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. I'm so happy you're here because you could have been downtown Chicago. And you chose to spend these days with us. I'm so, just as I'm proud of my collabos, I'm so proud of you guys. And I was so quiet yesterday because I was nervous. I'm an introvert. I was overwhelmed. Please don't let nobody talk to me. I know. Please don't let nobody talk to me because I'm just nervous. But today, I just saw it pop. It ain't no stopping. I'm ready to do this. And I hope you guys are too. Because we have not only set the bar for women of color, but did you see our layout? Did you see our posters? Did you see our bulletins? Did you see our breakfast? Did you see the shrimp shooters? Did you see that bacon bread? We established the bar, we exceed the bar, and that's what you can expect from us, the Women of Color Committee. Ain't no going back. We're like a train, just like Amtrak. Once we leave the station, we keep it moving. So you either gonna roll with us or get rolled over, but we gonna keep it moving. Okay?